What's up, guys? I'm a little sick today, but I'm still pushing through because that's what you got to do sometimes. But all right, so what I really want to talk about today is engagement versus spectator mode. And you see a lot of people either fluctuate between both, or you have some that are totally engaged or just totally in spectator mode. And what engagement is like, let's say you're doing something, like, let's say, I don't know, writing or doing some mathematical equation. You're performing a play. Your mind is totally in on what you're doing. You're not thinking about what you're having for dinner tomorrow or something that happened like yesterday. Your mind and like your actions are totally focused on the action. So you got that in engagement mode, and then you got like spectator mode, where you see a lot of people are constantly stuck in their heads. They're just walking around on the street, like not paying attention to really what's going on. They're not really enjoying life. They're just stuck with all that mental noise. And I think what you really want to focus on is that engagement mode. You always want to be that more adventurous person and really love what activity you're doing at that point, and try to get out of that spectator mode, so you just enjoy what you're doing more. A lot of people, they don't enjoy what they're doing. Let's say they go on vacation and they are in spectator mode. Their body is physically, let's say they're in Hawaii, their body's physically in Hawaii, but their mind is not there. They're still back home in their complaining mode, and just not really enjoying what's going around. Because like, if you visit a new place, you should be fully engaged in that. It's like something new, like, oh my God, I've never seen buildings like these, or like, what is this water? It's so clear. We don't have clear water like this back home. And just focus on that. Try to be as like present to it as possible, and don't let yourself fluctuate through that spectatorship. I remember, because I'm a very deep thinking person. I'm always stuck in thought. So to me, it's very hard to be engaged. It's very difficult. I'm more introverted, as much as you guys don't believe that, because I'm like doing all these videos. But I'm truly introverted, and to me, to talk to somebody, like to be social, it takes way more energy than for somebody who's extroverted. So I'm usually in spectator mode. Like when I'm driving, I'm always thinking. I'm always like, well, if this meaning has this, and then like how can I branch off these meanings into this, and then this, and like I'm always in that mode. So like for some people, you're gonna have to push yourself through it and try to get yourself engaged, and that's fine. If it does take you some time, whatever, just push on through. Like it always comes down. I say this like in every video. It always comes down to acceptance. If you're in spectator mode, like just realize you're thinking a lot, and the more you realize, like the more you're aware that you're thinking, that's when it tends to dissipate. Like your thoughts become to dissipate. And one of the things that I did realize was I can sometimes shock myself into engagement. Let's say you're thinking, and then like something random pops up into your reality, and like let's say a person that you don't know, they ask you for your help, and you're like, whoa, what help do you need? And then you're put through to help the person. Say I was a photographer yesterday for a charity event, and in the beginning I was so in thought, like I was kind of agitated because of the thoughts I had, and I couldn't really enjoy what was going on in front of me. And then like people started asking me like, oh, take a photo of this, take a photo of this, take a photo of this, and my brain started engaging more and more, becoming present to what I was doing, and like that's when I started having the most fun. That's when I started learning, because engagement, the more you're engaged, the more you actually get out of the experience, the more you actually learn from what you're doing, rather than when you're in spectator mode, where you're not focused on it, and you're really repeating all the knowledge you already know, and try to make it like try to neatly pack it in when you really don't have to, because you already have it into your brain. So when you're engaged, you actually learn something new. And that's what, just so really try to focus on that. Try to be more engaged, and you'll learn more, and you will really see how much you're excelling faster in like self-improvement. And that's really all I gotta say. And I'll catch you guys next time. Subscribe, like, comment, and much love. Okay, so I was kind of thinking about this, and like another point to kind of drill home the whole engagement thing, like how can you really be engaged? And it's something that I like to do, and it's what I call self-amusement. And what self-amusement really is like, well, what makes me laugh? What makes me happy? And I think about it, and I'm a guy that really likes physical humor or like dark humor, and I will put emphasis on that to make myself laugh, because like I'm not in that mode of like negative thoughts. I'm not in that spectator mode anymore. I'm just enjoying what's around me, and I'm just like making fun of the environment. Like, oh my God, look at that tree. It looks like a penis. Whatever. Just anything that gets you out of your head, and really puts you into that engagement mode. Because like self-amusement ultimately is like it's like the extreme form of like thinking about yourself and like, how can I just make myself laugh? How can I make myself happy? And when you also realize is, when you are self-amused, it kind of gets other people laughing with you as well. Because if you really think about it, when you are being self-amused, you're not really trying to take like you're not really trying to take like energy from people. You're just putting out the fun yourself, and people get attracted to that fun. So what do? You kind of start your own little party, your own little group, and you all just kind of laugh, and that also brings that engagement, because like now all of you are sharing something. You're not stuck in that spectator mode. You guys are sharing this like event, and like you start creating better like connections with people, better just relationships with people, and really just focus on that. To like, if you want to really engage, like I said, push yourself. Self-amusement is a great way to do that. And this time I'm actually heading out. I might actually go to a beach today, whatever, just relax, because it's a Sunday, don't really have work today. And I will catch you guys next video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and much love.